My name is Nina, and we're coming to you from Summerwood Stables, where we have Tack on trial. Today on trial, we have Dr. Cook's Bitless cross-under bridle. We have a beautiful Dr. Cook's leather bridle, and we have the biothane. So there's many options with Dr. Cook. So today we're going to look at Dr. Cook's cross-under bridle. Colette is going to be bridling Sarah, who we affectionately call Pona. Sarah is a hot little Arab mare, and Colette has been riding her for a couple of years now. They have a wonderful relationship. Out of the many different bitless bridle options that we've tried with Sarah, Colette has decided that she really enjoys the Dr. Cook's the most. She finds the best communication from the cross-under style, and she finds that she and Sarah communicate clearly and well, and it is the most efficient for her. So Colette, when you're ready, you can now bridle Sarah in your beautiful leather Dr. Cook's cross-under bridle. Colette is 9 years old. She's a petite 9-year-old. She has no trouble bridling Sarah in the Dr. Cook's. It is not some complicated piece of tack that anyone should be anxious to use. This Dr. Cook's bitless bridle, again, is in genuine leather, and I have to say it is the most beautiful quality leather. This bridle was soft and gorgeous the minute it came out of the package, and has needed very little time to break in. The noseband is padded. The brow band is also stitched and has the little roll. It's just really beautiful. The cross-under works by pressure on many different parts of the head. This divides the pressure up, and some horses find that to be very comforting. Dr. Cook's likes to say that it gives the horse's entire head a gentle hug and suggests which way to turn. Dr. Cook's will send you suggestions about where they feel the noseband should go. But if you're having any trouble with your horse with this bridle or any other bitless bridle, the first thing I would say is try experimenting with where the noseband is. There's a lot of ideas about the noseband on a bitless bridle. I have to say, in my own personal experiments, it's very, very individual to each horse. This might be a little bit on the lower side, and she is very, very happy with it that way. And we call the first witness, Colette and Sarah. So here you can see that Colette is very easily steering Sarah, not only in a bitless bridle, but she's in a two-point position. She doesn't even have her seat here in the mix. Her steering is effective, it's efficient. She can even do a little bending and flexing, as my young students are beginning to start to do so. And halt, and a gentle rein back. Very good, and up the center line. And 2-point. And turning on the center line. Good girl. And go ahead and let her walk, Colette. Just to show you that a very petite 9-year-old child has plenty of communication and effectiveness with the use of the cross-under bridle on a spicy little Arab mare. They have a great understanding. They've been riding together for a couple of years. This is the happiest that Sarah's ever been in the bridle. She's never, ever been very comfortable in any different bridling options. This is the best one that that we have found for her that she really, really enjoys. I'd like to call the second witness, Ryder and Brooke. Ryder is a 6-year-old thoroughbred off of the track. She's been in training for about a year. We've gone very slowly with Ryder for some different issues that she's had. Notice how responsive Ryder actually is to the gentle pressure of the cross-under bridle. She's responding as if she had a bit in her mouth. This, to me, looks like any green horse being schooled and understanding how to do some bending and understanding how to do some flexions. Could be any green horse in any kind of a bit or not in a bit, as she's not in a bit. The best part about it, of course, is it doesn't add any extra stress or anxiety for the green horse. It's out here doing a lot of new things in a new environment, in a new situation. There's so many things that are put on to the green horse. Why put the extra stress of a bit? And also, too, it makes it very, very simple to give them a treat. And who doesn't like a nice treat after a hard day's work? And now we'd like to call the third and final witness in our case, Starla and Sammy. And they have a funny similar history because Starla was a children's hunter, very successful. Sammy was also a child hunter, very successful. They are both now working on dressage. Sammy has been riding with a Bitless bridle for a few months now, and Starla also for a few months now. And yes, was there a transition that had to be made in some of the aids that we were using from going from bitted to bitless? Absolutely. Has it made Starla a better horse? Absolutely. Has it made Sammy a better rider? Unquestionably, because she is now riding with her entire body. Her legs, her seat, her weight, slight rotations of her shoulders, different subtle positions of where the reins are. She's learning how to use her entire body, all of her aids. That we had a little trouble with our dear Starla. She had quite a spook, as so many people say, oh, I'm afraid to ride in a bitless bridle. What if my horse does something unexpected and I can't bring my horse back? I'm so thrilled that we actually have something to show you. Yes, you can regain some sense of communication with your horse, even without a bit. Our riding school is committed to bitless riding, and we are 100% bitless. You'd be surprised at how much more of our brain we can actually use, how much more of our emotional tract we can actually use when we're riding to achieve the responses that we would like to get. And one thing I can promise you, it absolutely will make the rider a better rider, much more in tune with their seat, their weight, and their other aids. Dr. Cook likes to say, you've got a better horse than you think. And it's so true. Alleviating some of the bitting problems that many, many horses have can allow your horse to be that better horse. After watching 3 very different horses with 3 very different riders go in Dr. Cook's Bitless Bridle, the verdict is in, and we love Dr. Cook's.